Hello everyone, it's James Orton at Mazda Crystal Lake, Illinois, and we're looking at a CX5 2021 Carbon Edition with the turbo. So the whole focus was to get you additional power and not have your sticker look like about 38,000. This is 33 with the turbo. Now the trade-off again is you wouldn't be able to have the active driving display or the air-conditioned seats, some of those features, but you still do have heated seats on a beautiful exclusive red interior, and then memory seats as well. All your safety equipment standard, that being radar cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane departure and lane keep assist, and of course you know all the goodies that this Mazda Connect system can do. You can play videos on it, you can have in-car Wi-Fi, remote start, and a host of other features. Carbon Edition also gets you the black finish on the alloy wheels and the Polymetal Gray exterior. Here you can see the flake in it too, so it's metallic. This one we ordered with the bumper step plate to help protect that plastic from getting nicks and scratches on it. Also exclusive to the Carbon Edition is this really cool looking grille, like a monochromatic look to it. So it looks black and then it looks chrome in different lighting. This one has not had any test drive miles on it. It's only got 6 miles on the odometer right now. We're going to take it for a ride, but first we're going to put some tire shine on it. And so you know, we only have 7 to 8 new Mazdas in stock, to where months ago, a year ago, we had 60 new cars to sell, and we're almost out. It's great that we have a product like this that is selling well. I never thought we'd sell out of cars though, but it's nice to have this product. It's at the top of publications and lists that come out. Consumer Reports really likes the Mazda product, and thank you Mazda engineers and Mazda family out there driving these cars. Also too, for those that are new to Mazda, welcome and thanks for checking Mazdas out. I know that some people, when they get into a Mazda and they've never considered one before, the Mazda Connect system seems to be something that they're concerned with. But once you get into using it, it's no big deal at all. It's so much better than having 25 different buttons for just accomplishing a simple task. When you have it here, everything's controlled here. It's not touchscreen, and I like that because it's safer for travel. You have a volume switch here at your fingertips and here on your fingertips, and then of course if you hook up Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is standard here, this becomes Siri or OK Google. Actually this one. Here you've got access to USBs, charging, and auxiliary inputs are gone. So it's either Bluetooth or USB connection for extra audio sources. Now some people don't like tire dressing on their vehicle because sometimes it splashes up on the plastic, but for picture taking it makes sense, and I like to think that it keeps the car looking cleaner longer. Let's put some miles on this, some test drive miles. Also want to take a moment to thank everyone who's watched the channel, sat through a commercial to continue watching. It helps out a lot. And we finally made it to a total of 1 million views on our whole YouTube channel, which is awesome. And it all happened with the Mazda video, the CX9 video. So thank you so much, and hopefully it starts to pay for itself as equipment gets better. Maybe a microphone would help. But thank you again. Safe travels to you and your family, and let's continue the show here. Thanks a lot. Check out that RX-8 behind us. Nice. So the power plant in this is a 2.5 turbo, and that's a 4-cylinder. And we just got the Mazda 3, which has the turbo in it. I never thought that would happen, but we love the power delivery in that. When you set it up for a 60 to 80 mile per hour run, it's like the sweet spot for the power band in it, and it just delivers power where you want it. And it does it smoothly through the 6-speed transmission. And when you do have the shiftable automatic that's here in the Sky to drive transmission, I just love it. Rev matches, downshifts, and just picks up and just does it seamlessly, and it feels good when it does it. That is the 2.5 in your Carbon Edition Turbo, and that's 320 pound-feet of torque and up to 250 horsepower. There's a nice thing that they do with the gasoline in it. You can use unleaded regular in case you're out somewhere in the country or the rural area that doesn't have premium. But when you do go to premium, we did our 2,000 mile trip in the Mazda 3 with premium, and the performance was outstanding. But that's how you get those higher numbers in the torque and horsepower. The other thing I wanted to mention was for new test drives, new cars, new deliveries. So I want to ask you if this has ever happened to you in your Mazda. Have you ever gotten it brand new, and then at about 24, maybe 25 miles, it starts to put off a smell or an odor after being driven? That is something that's quite common with the Mazda products. It's almost like it's getting hot for the first time, and all the seals are burning in, and these stickers burning off exhaust, or there's probably a better explanation of what is happening, but it does happen, and it's nothing to worry about. It's normal, but it's an odor that happens. It smells like something's burning, but it's totally normal, and it goes away. It only happens once. Also, something to note after being in Mazdas for more than just a test drive and living with one, you'll notice that this electronic parking brake is something that you'll have to get used to. On our new Mazdas going forward, it'll engage after you turn the ignition off, so you have to disengage it as you get in set to drive again, and that's simply putting your foot on the brake and pressing it down. Now if you do have your seatbelt on and you go to push the gas and it's engaged, it will let you drive off after some pressure given to the gas pedal. However, if you do not disengage it and you try to take off but your seatbelt is not fastened, then it'll drag the parking brake on the rear wheels. So something to note. Taking a look at the second row in the CX5 Carbon Edition with the red interior. Now, as pointed out by Jonathan Sewell, my buddy in Alabama, these are even red on the red interior. So not a big deal, but just attention to detail. I like that. That's pretty neat. This can come down if you have a foursome and want to set the extra car through this way. Otherwise, that's also host to charging for your phone, storage, and cup holders. Ventilation, mat pockets, and also protected by a side air curtain and a top safety pick plus awarded for the CX5. You also have two different stitching colors on the doors and the panels. You have this dark gray here, and then you have this red. Red on the seats, of course. Just a nice job, nice finish. A close up on the trim. You can see there's a little bit of red in there too. Exclusive to the CX5 carbon.